Welcome back to Patrick's Parabox. This time we're going to be playing Swap. So, right now we have blue inside the blue, green inside this blue, and all of my targets are inside of green. So, to start, I'm going to put the blue inside the green, and then I'm going to do something wild. I'm going to push green out of blue into itself. Except I'm not going to do that quite yet, because I didn't do a very good job of making sure blue was in a good position. All right, now I'm going to put green. Push green back out of blue. I'm going to push it into position and go. So again, we've got both inside. What I would like to do is put blue inside of green and then push green out. See if this is a viable option. I might regret this. I definitely regret this. We're undoing. We're undoing. All right. I would like to come out from underneath of blue without getting everything stuck in the corner. But what I can do instead is move this up and push it out. So now I can put green against the wall, push blue into green. And if I need to, I can push green off this wall, back out of blue. Am I going to regret that? Yes, I am, because it's at the bottom. So much regret. Okay, I'll push it back up, and then I can hop back in, push it out. Now it's not stuck on the bottom. And what I want to be able to do is put green up in the corner, push blue out to the right, and then head back to my goal. All right. Let's see if we can do these in the right order this time. So we need to get 1 block, me, 2 block, and then the third block is in green. So we're going to need to nest these. Let's start by pushing blue inside of green. And then I can push it off of the edge. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get it out of the way there. So instead we'll take advantage of this yellow, push it in 1 more. All right, now I can hop out, which means I can move around a little bit. So I'm going to push this off of the edge so I can get that yellow block back out. Likely what we'll do is push the yellow block at the bottom there, right? But before I do that, I need to get the blue block in further to where it's going, which will be in here, likely. Or, ooh, that's tricky. Okay. I can't push anything down in here, so I have to push something out of a block. And the only thing I can push out of a block is green, or push a block out of green. So what I need to do is get green into green, and then decide if I'm going to push the blue block out of green, or if I'm going to push the yellow block out of green. So let's try this first with the yellow block. So I'm going to push the yellow block out of green. And then I'm going to push the green block back into blue. And then I'm going to push the blue block out of green back into blue. There we go. So we're basically looking at where things have to fit in order for you to push them out. So blue doesn't seem to have any squares. Everything needs to be inside of green. The problem is, for everything to be in green, we need to not get stuck pushing things against walls. So the easiest wall I can see to work with is yellow, because I can push it against this blue. And it's got a little lip, which means we can push things into it and push them back off. So the next easiest to take advantage of this is purple. So let's start nesting everything in here. And then green. Now we can start to push things into green, because we can nest it against purple, but now everything's not immediately stuck. So I'm going to put blue into green, sneak all the way back out, push yellow out of blue into green, sneak all the way back out. I'm going to push purple off of yellow's edge now, into green, sneak all the way back out. And now we're going to push green out of purple and sneak all the way back. Oh, I guess we are already out. I'm doing this the long way. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this the long way. There we go. One more to go. This is swap 3. Apparently I'm doing them in the wrong order. So same idea. Right now blue is inside of blue. We would like to get everything inside of green. It's a fairly long hallway, so I might do this one at a time. If I push yellow in first, you'll see, I'll do this really quickly for you, it gets stuck. So instead, we don't want to do that. Actually, green's in a good spot for this. Instead, we would like to push blue in, because now we can push things out of the bottom. First thing we can push out of the bottom is yellow. And put it into the corner. Now I can push green out. Oop, pushed too far. That was silly. Ignore me. We're going to back up, try this again. So instead of pushing yellow out first, I think the correct play is push the green out first. Because this made more sense in my head. At any point I can go out. I can go out and push it back into place. All right. We're having a logical fail right now. I'm stuck. This might be a situation of eating it. There we go. Not quite. Here we go. We'll push it out. Then we'll go back into green to get it into position. Then we can go do the bottom one. Took a moment to process. There we go. And that is all of swap.